everyone, it's Budget with Mama Bear. Thanks for stopping by my channel. Today we're going to be stuffing our Christmas binder as well as our special events binder, and we are going to check in on another challenge that I was supposed to be doing with every savings challenge video that I completely forgot, so we'll get caught up on that. All right, well, welcome. We are trying to get focused on Christmas because it is going to sneak up. When July hits, I'm always like, oh, it is almost there, because it goes, I feel like the second half of the year goes super fast. So I don't want to get behind on my Christmas savings because last year I was able to fund everything with cash, and I'd like to do that again this year. So we're definitely going to make sure we're still focusing on saving for that. And then for those other special events that come up that we always end up needing money for. All right, so I think we're gonna end with Christmas, and we are going to, which we have $150 for, and that's what this is. So I have that in the back. Now this money here is for my special events binder, but it's also for my challenge from Busy Lizzie's Budget that I started. And I kind of budgeted like about $15 because I don't know how much these are going to be, but this is one of her cute challenges. Here, let me move this out of the way. It's called Let's Get Even More Personal, and it asks you these questions, and I thought it'd be fun to do it with you. So we're on this one right here, and this is kind of me right now, so I thought it would be funny to show you that, to put that paper clip on it. I'm going to zoom in so you can see the card. All right, so we'll keep close by Mr. Anxiety here. The first question is, let me get my scratcher tool. If you've ever paid for gas in all coins. I have not had the privilege of doing that. Thank you, Jesus. So if it's not, you scratch this one. And I had a feeling these ones were going to be bigger because when we said yes on the other ones, they were small numbers. So that is 9. And then we do the back 2 so we can put the total amount in the little envelope here. All right, so let me flip it over. I don't want you to see the next question. All right, this is interesting. Let me see if you can see this without the glare. If you've ever donated a kidney. No, I have not. But would I would for that special someone that is related to me or something like that that could benefit from that. I am also an organ donor. So when I pass away one day, I am going to be donating my organs. So 9 and 11 is $20 and I only budgeted $15. So that just means that 5, 10, 15, 20, it's less to put in my special events binder. But that's okay because I wanted to keep doing this. So we're going to put $20 in. That was fun. And we'll tuck it in here just like so. Okay, so let me put my little paper clip. I don't want you to see the questions up front. Okay, there he is peeking out. And we'll put our nice little band that it comes with. Again, this is from Busy Lizzie's Budget. All right, I gotta remember to keep doing that. Okay, so I'm gonna get back out here. About right there's good. Okay, and we're going to do our special events binder. There we go. But I think what I'm going to do today, since we don't have a ton of money, is I'm going to go to, since we're saving for Christmas, we're going to go to Thanksgiving. My son is going to come home for Thanksgiving, my oldest. My youngest will be away with the military still. I get him home for Christmas though, so I'm really excited about that. He says he gets to come home for Christmas. So, but my other son and his girlfriend, they're coming for Thanksgiving since we don't have him for Christmas. I have to share him. So let's go ahead and do this one for Thanksgiving because we do pretty well with eating on Thanksgiving in our budget. 1, 2. And this scratch off is from Krafty Awareness. And we got a 5. Okay. Let's do another one. Okay, we got 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh, that's a big one. I think we have enough though. Okay, that's a 10. All right, let me get Snow White here. right, so we owe $10. Let's see, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Perfect. Hey, that worked out really well. No IOUs. So that goes tucked into Thanksgiving. And we're all good in this binder. I can't forget this one because, you know, we still have those other days we have to pay for. You got to save for everything. I know. All right, before we get into Christmas, I'm going to show you what I was talking about in my other video when I went to the Dollar Tree. You guys, these are the two things that I wanted to show you that were really good deals, okay? I did talk about how back to school, you have to be careful because everybody is like, oh, I'll just go to the Dollar Tree, get my back to school notebooks and things like that. Well, be careful because there's other deals out there that are better, that are only like cents for these notebooks. But these are definitely a good deal. These are the pens that I talk about a lot on here that I use in my planner because they do not bleed. And it's called Optimus. And it's a fine point pen, and it writes really nicely, but they do not bleed through your paper. And they came out with some other colors in the back to school section. So there's a pink and a teal, and this is like a coral color and a navy blue. So I thought I had to grab them because, you know, who doesn't like to write in colors? You know, it's fun. And you get 2 for $1.25. So that is a good deal, I think. Especially because I've tested them and they do not bleed. Now, like I said about notebooks, if one of these would have been $1.25, not worth it. But you got all 3 in a pack and they were sealed up. I took them out of the seal. So I got 3 notebooks for $1.25. But you guys are ready for the happy little surprise that came when I opened them? Look at what color the paper is. It's pink. I was like, oh my gosh, I expected it to be white. It has the lines, and I use notebooks for everything, but aren't these just adorable? And they're all 3 different sizes, and they all have the lines, but they all have pink paper on the inside. I'm like, these were made for me, right? So you get all 3. They're so cute and bright and colorful at the Dollar Tree, and this was in the back to school section. All right, that's all, folks. Only showing good deals here. All right, let's go ahead and get our Christmas binder out. I'm going to go ahead and put my money into my tray here in order. It is $150. I'm kind of just been watching like how we're doing financially with this so we can get to our goal, but we'll see. All right, so we left, I did put in a bunch of new challenges because we finished a lot last time, but we left off with this one, so we are going to start with that. I'm going to set this aside over here, and let's see, we'll put our little, I love this dice castle, but, all right, I think we're good, yeah. Here, we'll tuck in the little gingy. All right, there's my paper clip. We'll keep her right there so we can mark where we left off. So the first one here is from Budgeting Introvert. That goes there. All right, so let's roll the dice and see where we're going to scratch. We got a 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. This one is worth $80. And it says, is this jelly enough? All right, that's a 7. I think we're going to do 2 on each one if we can. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. And an 8. All right. So 5, 6, 7, and 8. So we got 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So we'll put these back in here and take a 10. And let's see if I have, nope, I don't. So I was going to use one of those 20s, but I don't have. All right, so we'll put him, look at his little face. All right, then here's another happy camper. This one is from SoftLife Budgeting, and our little Grinch is not feeling so fine. This one is save 100 plus. So, because the Christmas trees are $10. So we've got 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Start at the bottom this time. Woo, that's a good one. We're doing 2 though. All right, 9, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, let's roll again. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And a Christmas tree. So that is $19 going in. Let's see if I have a 1. Yes, I do. So we're going to put in a 20. All right, and we only have 3 more on this one. That's good to remember if we have extra money at the end. All right, this is one of the new ones that I popped in from Laura Bell Creations, Wintertime Fun. I love the snow and the Christmas vibe of this one. All right, so let's go ahead and roll. We got a 2, 1, 2, and this is a save 45, so I'm assuming these are going to be low numbers. Yes, 1. All right, let's roll again. Okay, 1, and we'll start down here. 2. And 2 is 3. And we'll go ahead and stop there because we said we were going to only do 2 on each one, and we just started this one. So very cute. Got $3 going in. Now this back one here is my catch-all, so we'll go to that if we have some extra money too. Let's start at the beginning. And we have another new one. This is from Budgeting Introvert. And it's a save 70. So cute. All right. 3. 1, 2, 3. $6. All right. 5 and 6. I want to make sure we hit all of them, and then we'll try to finish something if we can. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Kind of counting all over the place. And $6. So I owe $12 on this one. So I'm going to put the 5, we'll do this and take a 10. Okay, we're getting started. All right, this one we've been working on, and this is Light It Up, Save 50 from Beauty Mom Budgets. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, $4. 4 seems to be our number we're rolling today. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, let's do another one. 1, 1, and 3. Do you use white lights or colored lights on your tree? Okay, so that's technically 7. So we'll do $7. I use white lights and I use colored lights outside. All my inside lights, though, that I use in my garland and my tree, all of that are white. All right, this one is from my shop. It's called It's the Most Wonderful Time of the Year, because, yes, Christmas is to me. And it's Save 60. All right, we got 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, we got $6. I tried to put a lot of circles on here for everybody's budget you could do. All right, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 3. Okay, so we got 9 going in on this one. Okay, I've got this 20 sitting here. Let me see if I can, well, what do we got in here? Let's see what we got here. 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right, perfect. There we go. See, I'm cash condensing with you, but this way is always easier than doing it as a big video. I get nervous about those. All right, and then this one is from Budget with Carly. It's Christmas bacon. Yum, yum, yum. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that is a 5. Okay, let's do another one. 1. I forget which way we went. I think this way. 1. And that's a 7. Right? 5, 6, and 7. So we'll put these two 5s back and take a 10. There we go. All right, this is another new one that we're doing. This is from Snowgardener 307. I think this was her Christmas card. I was looking at it. I think this was the Christmas card she sent, so I'm glad to use the scratch off on the back. Plus, it's got a bear. All right, this is a save $40. So let's start it up. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cute little snow globe. I have a couple snow globes that I put out at Christmas time. All right, that's a 3. One of them is a Christmas John Deere one. I put it near my husband's bed all the time. He's a big tractor guy. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. He even has his own John Deere little Christmas tree with all the ornaments I made for him one year. All right, 3 again. So let's put $6 in on this one. And I think we've gone all the way around now. Perfect. So let's do this one because we've got a lot of money left. And see if we can, let's finish it if we can. I don't know what these numbers are, so we'll try. All right, there's a 4. There's a 6, so that's $10. And is it a Christmas tree? Nope, it's a 4. So $14 to finish us off. We have a 1 in here, so we'll put 15. And let's counter up. Okay. This one's going to be, $100 plus. What? This is going to be a good one. Okay, let's ring that bell. I did bring it for a reason. All right, let's see how much we ended up saving with this. 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 95, 102. All right. Hey, we saved a little over 100. Did you hear that? That was Hank and his big snore. I hope you heard that because that's my life. That's how he sleeps all night long. All right, 102. He's all, Mom, you're telling everybody. You told him when you snored, dude. All right, 102. We'll set this aside. And I'll have to bring a new one out again. Was there another one? I think the one before it, right? This little guy. Let's see how much we can do on here. All right, we'll just start scratching. The Christmas tree. Uh-oh. 9. Oh, goodness. And 11 is 20. So let's do that. Okay, we still have money. 8. I think we're good. And 7. Okay, is 15. You think we should try the last one and finish it? Let's do it. I don't like leaving one by itself anyways. Ooh, that's a 9. Okay, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We did it. Yay! Ring the bell. Okay, whew. That was a big amount to put in right now. All right, let's see if we got our $80. Put our money together. Okay. 20, 30, 45, 55, 65, 75, 76, 7, 8, 9, and 80. So these two, when we pull it out at the end of the month, will go towards our Christmas binder that has all the categories. All right. So I finished 2, so I have to put 2 new ones in for next week. Let's go ahead and use our catch-all. We had $5 left. We'll fill in this 5 right here. This is from Lisa Grateful Me. This should take us as a catch-all till we're done. And then if we finish and we end up with just this, we'll finish this off. All right, because this will be a lot of money. All right, there we go. Come on, can't get my money in here. Okay, now I have to bring out my ding 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 envelope because last video I never brought it out, but I did want to show you. Oh, I need to put that in there. I'll do that too. that I did do it last time. I just did it off camera. And I also need to show you something that I got that is new. I did a video that I never posted, and I opened all this Happy Mail, which I still might show it. I'm not sure the Happy Mail part. But Designs by Grace, I ordered a cash tray and this cool divider. It is like a thick plastic. I don't know what she cuts it on. Maybe the 3D printer. I don't know. But it's really cool, and it has the hearts. So I thought that would go good in my daily. But we do need to add $2 in. So let me get my extra cash envelope. You can find this in my shop. It's a digital download to keep your money in for, like, maybe you don't want to do IOUs and you keep your extra couple bucks in here, or for your ding ding ding, you can put it in there. I also designed one that's called Cheater Cash that Maria from Mari's Way of Life wanted me to design for her, so I put it in my shop. All right, today's the 10th. We're going to add 2. So now we're at 87. Okay, let's just make sure that's how much we have in here. 50, 70, 85, 86, 87. So we finished 87 challenges this year. And I'm going to keep this in here until the end of the year. Yay! All right. That is done. And these, I need to get my, and somebody was making fun of my chair creaking, saying it sounded like something else. It's my chair creaking. Okay, 2 going in. I do put all my challenges that I finished for the month in my pink envelope. And then at the end of the month, we pull it out and we see how much we saved. And we put it where it needs to go. All right, so let's go ahead and put our paper clip. And I think what I'm going to do is just start it at the beginning, because we kind of just finished up some challenges and went from there. So there we go. All right, we are done with our Christmas and special events and all the fun things. I hope you enjoyed that. I'm sorry the dates are kind of off this week, but I told you all about it in yesterday's video. If you haven't seen that, I'll put that here for you so you can take a look at it. All right, y'all. I hope you have a blessed day. And as always, I double love you.